Hey gang, welcome back to Smitty Sells Cars. Or should I say, Smitty sells wet cars today. Because it's raining, like the sky has a vendetta against my hair. But you know what? Rain or shine, we're gonna get it in. Yes, I dragged myself out in this weather yet again to bring you the latest deals, news, and wizardry. So strap in, it's gonna be fun. Now, if you're new here, I'm Smitty, and I talk cars. And sometimes I'll even make you laugh. And today we're going to do a deep dive into Starling Honda, formerly Ron Norris Honda. The Starling Group took over ownership of this dealership and two others in the area in April of 2024. So now they have 10 dealerships and are continuing to grow. While doing all this, you're going to see me try to dodge raindrops gracefully. So if you see me start flinching, just smile and pray for me. So for years, Starling had mostly been in GM territory. But with the purchase of this, they said, hey, let's throw Honda and a Ford store in the mix. So now you've got Starling Honda, Starling Ford, and Starling GMC here in Titusville. They promise to keep the service quality, hire local staff, and keep the legacy alive, yet bring new energy. So what you're seeing now is the mix of old Norris DNA and new Starling ambition. That's your origin story. No cape required. It is a really good looking dealership, I have to say. But they did do a full renovation in 2014, so they have doubled their size. They are now on 5 acres and have almost 40,000 square foot of space in the new building. All right, so now it's deal time. What's the damage? I mean, the savings currently at Starling Honda. So you can lease this little Civic Hybrid hatchback for only $298 a month for 36 months. And they're advertising 0 down right now as well. Not a bad lease special for 36 months. And the Civic Sedan Hybrid Sport is $302 a month right now for 36 months. That is insane. And I would venture that as the year end comes upon us, that price will go down even more. Honda still offers a $500 college grad discount. So they won't ask you, hey, do you still live at home in the basement with your parents? They just ask you, did you walk across the stage? So you got that going for you. And if you served in our nation's military, you're going to pick up another $500. Respect to our troops. As I stand next to this beautiful Honda Civic Hybrid, that deal is absolutely insane right now. This car's got sleek lines, modern infotainment. I mean, Honda isn't messing around here. People wanting efficiency and style, this is a killer option for that price. Let's take a look at this Civic. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, 2026 Hybrid Sport Touring. $33,445 is the MSRP. And what do we have over here to the right? You guys know what that is. So they're tacking on another $995 for lifetime window tint, door edge guards, door pull guards, all-season floor mats, and a cargo tray. Now, the funny thing is, though, as you look at this, none of those things are in or on the car. So I guess they're saying, hey, if you pay the $995, we'll go ahead and put all that shit on there for you. Because this car is definitely not tinted, definitely does not have pull guards on it, and I looked inside for mats, and there's actually no mats in it. What do y'all think of this hybrid Civic, though? Pretty good looking car. I don't hate it. Sitting on Continentals. These things last forever. On to some other stuff. Come on, what's over here? What in the hell is a Corvette doing here at the Honda store? Well, they own a Chevrolet store, they own a GM store. And last time I was in town and did a video at the GMC store, they had a freaking G-Wagon on the porch. So this is a 2024 Stingray 1LT. No pricing, but I will find it on the interweb and put it up here for you. 2,400 miles. So a 2,400 mile 24 Stingray sits in Titusville at the Honda dealership. Always trying to keep it sexy. Always trying to keep it sexy. Today, while I am filming, it is Sunday. They are closed. I don't ever seem to film at stores when they're open. I did the Mercedes one just because I was invited out. But I like coming when it's closed. I don't want to bother anybody. I don't want anybody to be in the video that don't want to be in the video. And I just want to be left alone. Okay. Won't be able to see the sticker on this, but this is a 2026 Passport Elite. Whew! Anybody want to guess? How about $56,200 and the same $995 fee on the window because, you know, they did some stuff to it. This one, they actually did the stuff to it, though. It does have all-weather mats inside of it. It is fully tinted. So, you know, depending on your time schedule and, hey, is it just more convenient? I don't mind if a dealership puts tint on, especially if they're warrantying it for life. I think $995 is a bit obtuse for that and for, you know, a cargo tray and all-weather mats. What do y'all think of the Passport? I really love the new design of these. That Trail Sport, to me, looks absolutely badass. I have zero direction in today's video. I am only here shooting this because tonight this property will be featured in my live stream. Every Sunday night I do a live stream. It's called Cars After Dark. And I just show up to a dealership and we talk for an hour or so. I walk around, show you stuff. You tell me what you want to see. I go film it and show it to you. Yada, yada, cluck, cluck, cluck. Let's look at some used cars real quick. We got a 2021 4Runner. 14,000 miles. Limited. That white is really nice. The black wheels, all the black trim. Like that a lot. How about a Kia Sorento? It's definitely not a top trim by any stretch. 18,000 miles. I mean, it's an EX. What does it have for miles? 18,000. So 2023 Sorento EX. So it'll have some features, your lane collision avoidance, lane keeping assist, all that stuff that Kia does. How about the 2019 Taco? What do you think they're asking for that? Don't worry, I'm gonna put it up on the screen for you. Simmer down now. Simmer. 2019 with, they didn't put the miles on there. It is a 4x4 though. Got a little bit of rust on it in some weird places. 82,000 miles. SR5 V6. These things are worth their weight in gold, but all of you know that. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. Let's look at another used one before we get off into new car land. 2020 BMW. Nice wheels and tires. I think this is an M. Yeah. 2020 Grand Coupe. 35,000 miles. Pretty car. Pretty car. I'm not a big Beamer person, but that's got eyes to it. And a ton of trucks, SUVs. Look at that. Somebody already got rid of their 2024 Grand Cherokee. No shit, you don't say. And a 2022 Lexus. 28,000 miles. Going after my own heart. Huge service department. And I love that they do a happy hour and give you a discount for any service every day after 2 p.m. Like that. Want to keep that internal alive. Keep them boys out there turning wrenches after the old folks come in early, get their stuff done, so you don't have 8 guys standing around their boxes, smoking, spitting, and cussing. How about an Accord? 2025 Hybrid Touring, $40,905. What do you think? Is that too much money for a little 2.0 4-cylinder? And the normal $995 over here on the side. And again, we have no tint, no door pulls. But they're asking, they're saying, hey, pay us that. We'll go ahead and put it on for you. You don't make a lot of money selling new Hondas. You don't make a lot of money selling used Hondas. Honda customers are definitely not the easiest to make money on by any stretch of the imagination. Here's a little 2025 Civic Hybrid Sport Touring, $33,555. Pretty good looking car. They are really good at locking these things. These boys definitely pull handles every night. I can't find a one unlocked. It's got me a little upset, actually. What do you think of this gray? This gray Civic is kind of cool looking. Hybrid Sport Touring again, $33,555. So same exact car as that one. I was thinking it had a different package. I stand corrected. Let's look at some SUVs, why don't we? So they have a good amount of inventory. I wouldn't say they are overloaded by any stretch. They do not have inventory coming out of every orifice, like if you went to a Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep store right now. You would almost think they are in the business of storing cars and not selling them. Wow, look at this. Could we make that badge in the front any bigger? That thing is about 10 inches, 11 inches. Absolutely huge. What do we got here? 2025 Pilot All-Wheel Drive Elite, $55,030. I know you can't see it. I hate how those on the back window you can't see. Whoa. This is the only one of these in the Rich line I've seen. I can't believe people still think this is a truck, but whatever. This is an all-wheel drive RTL, $46,785. $46,785, and it is a 2025, by the way. I think I missed the year. But tell me in the comments, what do you all think of the Ridge line? It's never done anything for me whatsoever. I don't hate it by any stretch, but I'm not in love with it. I do, however, like how they finally made that bed flat and you don't have that huge, rail that runs down and made everything uneven to where you couldn't really put anything on the back without it sliding down. How about some vans? Don't think I'm going to forget about your soccer mom wife, okay? This one's still totally wrapped in plastic. What do we have here? 2026 Odyssey EXL. So this one's got some equipment. $44,745. And yeah, the same thousand in markup. Well, accessories. Shouldn't say markup. It's not just markup. You're getting accessories for that $1,000. Is this one unlocked? Of course not. Man, these guys are good. I don't want anybody looking inside their cars. Everything white, black, or gray at the Honda dealership. Not a lot of color in their life. An Accord 1.5 SE, $32,165. 192 horsepower, 1.5 liter turbo. And it's got a CVT, but I'll take a Honda CVT. Doesn't scare me terribly, but I mean, that's a cloth car. Nothing crazy. I mean, you got a sunroof up there, you got a bone thrower, but it's not screaming equipment at you. So yeah, 7 or 8 vans. Everything's so tinted, you can't even see the stickers barely. All right, more of a silver than a gray. 2026 Civic 4-door Sport. All right, now we're getting into my budget. $27,790. 2.0 liter 4-cylinder. Good looking car. So once again, good amount of inventory, but not overflowing either. These passports just look so freaking good. This is a 2026 RTL once again, 47 grand. What do you think of that color? Kind of a blue-gray. And I just told you Honda has no color. Everything's white, black, silver, and look at that. They said, you know what, let's order a red one. Let's try it. That's a Trail Sport. So you're $50,355 for this thing. Black and orange seats. Got to get all that Trail Sport, you know, stuff put inside. Got to have them little Easter eggs so you remember what you bought. Then there is the CR-V. So put it this way, if you need to haul people, dogs, gear, Honda has you. If you need to tow a submarine, maybe go see a Ram dealer. Honda is not quite there yet. But these things have a proven track record of reliability, and the resale value is absolutely insane. Something worth pointing out is just remember, all of these national ads that Starling is advertising are still plus tax, tag, title, and $9.95 dealer fee. So while it is advertised with zero down, to keep that payment the same, you're still going to need to put a couple $1,000s down. And all of those specials are for in-stock units only. So don't think you're going to come in here and get them to conjure something out of thin air just for you. So my advice, check with the dealer before you make the trip here. Make sure they have the car you want. And obviously financing is with their lenders. So don't come in here looking for some great deal and then try to throw some USAA draft at them. It ain't gonna work out for you. So what does Smitty think of Starling Honda here in Titusville? I gotta say, I'm glad they took over this dealership. They needed to bring some energy back into this place. And they definitely are. They do a ton of service specials. They're doing a ton of different discounts and incentives and things that just never happened here in the past. So I'm glad they're here. Would I do business here? 100%. But I always try to go with the local guy. I'm not the person that's going to drive 3 hours to save $150 that's never going to service their car there anyway. You see that? A droplet of betrayal. But sometimes you just got to film in whatever Mother Nature throws at you. Well, that is Starling Honda here in Titusville, Florida. If you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, hit the like button. Consider subscribing. It's free. I mean, what else in this world is free right now? Speaking of free, I'm going to be giving away some of my Smitty Sells Cars coffee cups soon. So if you're interested in getting your paws on one of those, drop a comment below and I'll reach back out to you. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. I have no idea why I just spun out of that video, but I did.